So we have varying degrees. We have 4-degree storage. We have -20 and -80, as well as cryo. So all of those had to be moved under temp, which basically essentially meant that George had to provide a generated truck to keep these powered at all times, as well as wireless in the truck, so that all of the alarms on them could be monitored at all times. I think this goes back to George's flexibility. 2 days before we were about to finally move the last pieces out, the freight elevator in One Kendall Square shut down with no understanding of how long it was going to be. It ended up being 3 weeks. So we moved what we could move in the passenger elevator, which meant smaller trips, more labor, more work, and kind of just a lot of politics as far as working with George and the building landlord, ARE, to facilitate that. And so again, George was very patient, made it happen, but he was moving -80 freezers that are about 2,000 pounds in a passenger elevator. We did the math, and I think we averaged, some fridges could carry material that's not relevant or costly, and then some fridges could have all of it. So I think we averaged it like each fridge could contain about $250,000 worth of material. George also facilitated emergency 4-degree storage in Hanover, Mass for us, which again required getting a generated truck, which I think was initially backed up by a generator and then attached to shoreline power. We had to move out of One Kendall Square, but unfortunately, because of permitting issues, we weren't allowed to bring it into the new site yet. So there was a 3-week period where we had nowhere to go, cold room wise. And so he built a cold room in his freight yard for us.